because I have a primal revulsion to AI. Like I'm becoming very sympathetic to the worldview of Dune, but I think AI is either going to be our libertarian savior or the doom of the human race. Like, I don't really see an in between. I know these strands are not yet connected, but they will be. But the fact is, this very rapidly changing world has had a huge impact on women. It's had a huge impact on men too. But today we're talking about women, guys. You know that I care about your issues. I talk about your issues a lot. I'm not one of those women who think I'm oppressed. I believe that I have equality with you. I do not think if you're a white man that you're a bad guy. I don't. I actually think you're far more oppressed than I am. So let's just get that straight, that I'm not one of those screaming Mimi feminists. So I have started to develop over the past couple years. For those of you who don't know, I am an anarchist. Been one for a while now. 7 years, about that. But I've started to develop a bit of an anarcho-primitivist streak that I'm not so sure the amount of technology that we have is necessarily a good thing. But the libertarian in me says it's a free thing. Now, remember, something I say a lot is not everything you have the right to do is right to do. And just because we can do something doesn't mean we should. And we are at I think that point in Fermi's paradox. Those of you who aren't familiar with Fermi's paradox, I am probably going to butcher it a little bit, but I will say it coherently enough that you'll understand. We look out in the night sky and we see all these stars and wonder, why don't we see other life? The universe should be teeming with life. And Fermi's paradox has 3 options for why that is. You all can correct me in comments if I get these wrong, because I think I might have one of them wrong. But one of them is called the rare earth theory. And that is that we are alone. That we're it. That the conditions really are that delicate for life. And we're it, as far as any meaningful, intelligent life. The other is it's just too far away, and that there's no reason for a civilization light years and light years or universes away to even know that we're here. Our radio waves have barely escaped our own solar system. But the third option is one that I'm coming to believe. I'm sorry if this is a little bit of a Debbie Downer, but the third option is that any civilization that develops to the point of being able to do interstellar travel inevitably destroys itself. I am beginning to believe that Fermi's paradox, it's that third option, because that's what I'm starting to see. But the libertarian in me struggles, because the things I think are potentially destroying ourselves, that is a collectivist notion. Ourselves, meaning the human species. Do we have an obligation to exist as a species? If people make individual choices, which added together add to the fact that we're not around anymore, that to me is now the new libertarian paradox that I don't think we ever encountered before.